In my effort to learn more about Australian wool, I headed towards Geelong, Victoria's second largest city, southwest of Melbourne. After a few fun moments at the waterfront, I landed up at the National Wool Museum. This is the only Axminster gripper loom in Australia and one of the few worldwide. It was built in 1910 and was in operation till 1975. It produces quality Axminster rugs. If you could please say a few words about this magnificent loom that we have with us.
The Jacquard gripper loom. Now it's a Jacquard system because the Jacquard system is what detects the pattern, makes the pattern, and the gripper is what transports the piece of wool only 20 millimetres long. It's a tuft of wool which is brought down and sewn into the backing of the to make the carpet.
Yeah, and this is the same system, the punch cards, I think, which was a precursor to the modern day computer, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, Charles Babbage in 1820, I think it was.
Yeah.
And he had that system, and his invention was taken by Joseph Jacquard and used in the wool industry to create the patterns.
Yeah.
Same principles, the computer cards they use
today
in the early computers.
Yep, absolutely. The binary system.
Yes,
it's the same, which is fascinating. I know Jacquard weave is the strongest because of the combination of so many patterns and so many different yarns. So we can see how many threads are working together to actually formulate the final pattern. Am I right?
Yes. We only use 7 colours of this loom.
Raw wool is covered to get rid of sand, dirt, grease and sweat. The fibers are then passed through metal teeth that straighten them and blend them into slivers. This is called carding. There are 2 methods for transforming fiber into wool. The woolen system uses the short coarse wool used in blankets and carpets. The worsted system uses cleaner, finer, longer wool to produce suits and apparel. Carded wool intended for worsted yarn is put through gilling, combing and drawing. The wool yarn is woven or knit into fabric or clothing. This is followed by finishing. Are we there yet? Not quite. The last stage in wool production is mending. On the top floor of the Wool Museum, you could catch a glimpse of the 150-year-old wool store and some tools of the trade. I was particularly fascinated by the manual card punching system. You could browse through an Australian household between 1930 and 1950. Needless to say, the radio took the pride of place in absence of televisions and computers. What can you do to support sustainable wool? Number 1, buy GOTS certified wool. Number 2, buy wool certified by Responsible Wool Standard. Number 3, buy wool from non-muleys sheep. Mulesing is chopping flesh from the sheep's bottom without an anesthetic. Number 4, buy recycled wool. On your way out, do not forget to pick up some Australian-made merino ponchos, pullovers, scarves and beanies from the National Wool Museum shop. Finish off with some great coffee at the Edge restaurant at Geelong waterfront. They have some splendid graffiti art in their toilets. Thanks for joining us on this journey. Stay tuned, stay subscribed. Valentine's week next week on Learn with Samita. Till then,